Hi everyone, welcome to the Nintex Forms for Office 365 January 2020 update. So I've jumped across to the release notes here and we can see there's 4 improvements that we've made in this month. So one being the default file upload control can now be set in settings, and I'll explain that in a moment. The file upload control will be added to all new forms by default. The formula builder now includes a dateNow function, which has come from Nintex Workflow Cloud as well. And then also the choice single now allows fill-in choices, which you would have seen in Nintex Forms from Nintex Workflow Cloud recently as well, if you've been watching some of my other things. So let's jump across to the Nintex Forms Designer. So first thing up is there is a submission here with an attachment on it. Now, if you had a SharePoint list that didn't have an Nintex form on it and you uploaded some attachments, then you went and put a Nintex form on top of it, your attachments wouldn't appear because those files weren't associated with one of the file upload controls, so it didn't know where to put them. So we've now included an update to the settings area where you can define a default file upload control to show those missing files, if you will. So if you come to settings, you'll see in here it's got default file upload control. Now I can actually choose which one it's going to be, and if I was to come back and delete the file upload control, then come back to settings, it's just going to select one by default. Now, if you have the scenario where you said, well, I don't actually want to show some files that are uploaded from SharePoint, I only want to show things uploaded through Nintex, you could actually just add another file upload control. So if we add one here, and then you could associate the default one to this one, and then actually just hide it if you wanted to. I'm not sure if this is a really likely scenario, but you never know. And then you just turn that to visible. So all those attachments that have been uploaded outside of SharePoint will still be on the form, they'll just be hidden away so no one knows they're there. So that's one of the changes. As I mentioned, also a default file upload control is now added to every new form. The options now has an allow fill-in choice here, and the dateNow function is now available, so you can use that in lots of different things. Like if you're creating a variable, you just come through here and do dateNow. You'll see that there. But what I've done in my form here is I've got a date time control. I just clear this, and I can insert dateNow, and that just makes it easier for me to set the default value of the date time control. So they're the 4 changes. We've got the dateNow function, we've got the choice single allow other options, we've got default file upload control for files uploaded outside of Nintex, and also we add a file upload control to all new forms. So let's go ahead and publish that and see how it goes. Okay, so this item here actually had something uploaded to it before the form was created. So previously, before yesterday, those attachments wouldn't actually appear, and it looks like I've associated that to the wrong file upload control. So that's where we're talking about if we wanted to hide those attachments. So if I come back to Nintex Forms, and if I say settings and put that to, actually we'll just leave it to that, and we'll go to designer and we'll actually now show this. So we've incidentally just shown how to actually hide files uploaded outside of Nintex. Okay, publish successfully, and we'll close. We'll open this up again. And voila, there it is. So the file is actually there. You've got your default file upload control, you've got your other option, and the dateNow coming through as well. So if I click edit, select other, there you go. So that's the update for January 2020. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see next, because it helps us prioritize what we're going to build next and making sure we're building a better product for you. Appreciate your feedback. Cheers.